The only place I feel alive, said Karl Wallenda, is on the wire. And there he was this morning, 73 years old, 120 feet in the air. But as he reached halfway, the ocean wind suddenly picked up, gusting to 30 knots. And Karl Wallenda fought for his balance.
I have those visions of my great-grandfather falling and go, you know what? It is my life. I could fall and this could end my life.
Meet Nick Wallenda. Husband, father, daredevil. The seventh-generation tightrope walker.
My goal is for people to say, there only is one wire walker in the world, and it's Nick Wallenda, who's going to go higher and he's going to go further.
He travels the world with his wife, 3 kids, and father. Each week he completes a new stunt, whether breaking a world record,
I do have the permit to be the first person in the world to walk across the Grand Canyon,
or risking his life in another way.
Nervous? Oh, yeah, of course, babe.
Life gets complicated.
It's too tense, there's too much stress already.
When every day could be your last.
We are just a normal family. We just have extremely dangerous jobs.
It's just a weird lifestyle because we're traveling all the time and we're always in a different city, and literally we'll get a call on a Friday night and have to be somewhere on the other side of the world sometimes on Sunday.
When we are on the road, we homeschool the kids. Not that patient of a person.
Memorize them all? You really don't remember it? Don't get mad at me because it's really that bad?
Is that a spelling word that you just wrote there? You're not following the directions, are you? Let me see.
You should know that one. No, you have to say it. It's a B. B-A-D. Bad. Bad.
So there's a lot of big challenges that we're up against. And then, okay, I worked 8-10 hours today. Now I got to cook dinner. Now I've got to read to the kids. Now I got to make sure their homework's done.
Video games off, off.
We try to make our lives as normal as possible for our kids.
What a great job, son. Oi. Oi.
Oh, you okay?
Yep.
My boys are tough. That was a hard fall. And he didn't even cry.
Did it knock the wind out of you?
No. The great thing about being a Wallenda is you're not forced to do that. You can be whatever you want, like an antiologist or a paleontologist.
When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina. I don't know what I want to be.
Come on, the little girl already has something.
My wife comes from 8 generations of circus. Her parents and my parents performed together for many years. Her grandparents and my grandparents performed together for many years. I proposed to her on a wire. So we kind of grew up together.
Little boys and little girls never get along. It didn't matter what I did, he always had to be like, well, I can do 10 more pull-ups than you, or...
Started at a young age.
He's still annoying and a show-off. That's why we don't get along that good. You need to have a little respect for me and say, no, you know what, I don't really feel comfortable with doing that.
I do have respect for you. You have to have a little more understanding of what I do. I had to sign a girl's chest yesterday.
You signed her chest. You see, things like that get that's annoying.
I'm just kidding. I just knew that would get buzz out of you.
Okay.
Everywhere I go, my father travels with me as my head rigger and stunt coordinator.
You don't want to grab it and pull it.
I'm the type that's always yes, 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 and he's more of a pessimist.
You need to confirm while I'm up there that everything's okay.
Oh, I'm done listening to you.
You're always done. That's what it is. That's the problem.
There's a lot of arguments we get in where I go, golly, Dad, I don't know if we can do this anymore. It's hard on our relationship. And I think a lot of that has to do with stress.
Such bullshit.
I've taught you better than that. You're always talking about it.
Yeah, taught me better. That's why you're not doing what you taught me.
You're full of shit.
It's very, very hard leading up to a big walk. Every once in a while I'll look on YouTube and I'll look at the comments on the videos. And one of them, after I broke a world record in Newark, New Jersey, said, you know, it's an amazing stunt, but how foolish of this guy. This should be someone that's single, that has no kids. If I won $100 million in the lottery next week, I'd still be walking a wire. It's not about the paycheck. It's where my heart is and what I love to do.
Nicholas will always make a point to give us a kiss goodbye, because you just don't know what's going to happen in life. And you do start to think of, oh my gosh, what if that's the last kiss that I'll ever get from him? But, you know, you try to block all that out and not think of that.
My great-grandfather was willing to go further. He did build a legacy. I have that same drive as him because the show must go on. It's just me and that wire at that point. And we become one when we're up there. So focusing is extremely important. Complacency is extremely dangerous. Cockiness is extremely dangerous. And that's where I say it's important that my family's with me always, because that's my core team. That's the ones that keep me real. I'm living a dream. I get paid to make people happy and entertain people, and what a better thing in life than that. I will be the first person in the world to walk across the Grand Canyon. I will walk across Niagara Falls, walk between the AOL buildings. One day I will walk a mile above Central Park. You never give up. My great-grandfather said, life is on the wire and everything else is just waiting. I live that to the fullest.